And back on Talk of the Town, and I love talking with successful restaurateurs because I was an unsuccessful one. So it always makes it better when I can talk to people that have had some success in doing it. As we bring in Dan and Nancy, they're with the Old Feed Mill, and so welcome on in.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Welcome.
let's talk about the Old Feed Mill, a very unique building, very unique setting out in Mazo-Maning. Talk to us a little bit then why you decided to open up a restaurant and why you decided to open it there.
Well, you said it right there. It was the building itself, the history. It's an 1857 flouring mill, and it's just really amazing. There's so much history connected with it that we decided to take 4 years, restore the building, and open a restaurant so we could share that history with as many people as we could.
It's so much work to open up a restaurant. I can't imagine having to take that much time even to go through that process of, restoring an old building like that. So that had to really be something. So being an old flouring mill, there's nothing that's gluten-free then, right? Everything's got gluten in it.
Oh, we have some gluten-free, yes.
What are some of the things that you do to keep the history of the building that kind of reflects the history of it?
Well, number one, I said it was a flouring mill, so we actually grind our own wheat.
Oh,
we
wow.
get it locally from near Taliesin Estates. And we've been doing that. We have a stone grinder right on the site. So we've been doing that for since we opened 20 years ago. And so the bread is fresh and local. And we also use those wheat berries for instance, for our rice pilaf and salads that we have on the menu. So.
Very nice. And now when someone says, hey, we're going to the Old Feed Mill, what does that mean? What are you known for?
Probably best known for our pot roast, which has been featured in different media over the years. Also well known for the ambiance of the place. It was restored in accordance with what was originally there, and everything we do sort of reinforces so that when you come in, you feel you've stepped back into that era, and people tend to really relax in that kind of getaway environment, I guess you'd call it.
The setting of a restaurant, I think, is so important. I mean, so many people talk about why does a hot dog taste so good at the ballpark? It's because of the setting that you're in, and so having great setting, having a great ambiance, always great to have. So as far as the Old Feed Mill goes, what are some other things that make you kind of different and unique?
Well, the setting, of course.
Yeah.
And there's that we grind our own wheat.
Yeah.
But one of the things that is very unique about the restaurant that a lot of people not quite familiar with is we have ghosts. And on Halloween, we'll give ghosters. Are you surprised?
Yeah.
But they're extremely friendly.
Okay.
And,
friendly ghosts like Casper.
That's correct.
Okay.
Actually, we have a woman ghost, so she and she's been seen. I haven't seen her, but customers have seen her, and whether it's day or night, so she has been around.
So they've seen her and still come back to the restaurant.
That's correct.
The food must be really good. I think that's great. Do you have facilities then too for groups that might want to come out and not only experience your place but experience the ghosts?
We do. We actually have 2 rooms at the feed mill, each accommodate about 100 people.
Oh wow, that's big.
We specialize at the feed mill in a smaller weddings of 100 or less, but we also have a larger wedding barn about 5 miles from the mill, and that's called Sugarland, and then we can accommodate groups up to 300.
Wow, very impressive. Now, what are your hours? Are you open for Easter? What's going on with that?
Yeah, for our hours, we're open. We will be starting our regular hours. We're serving dinner Tuesday through Sunday, starting at 4:30. Friday and Saturday we have lunch, and then Sunday we have a Sunday brunch. And that's what for Easter, we'll have a Sunday brunch, and that goes from 10 till 2:30.
Love the Easter brunch. Definitely something that you're going to want to check out. This is fascinating. I could talk about this, I think, all day, but we're out of time. Dan, Nancy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
You bet. And thank you so much for tuning in to Talk of the Town. We'll see you next time right here on CW57. Bye-bye.